Breaking news coming in on your screen. More details accessed from Aryan Khan's bail hearing. Aryan Khan's lawyer currently presenting counter arguments after NCB's big charges. Amit Desai saying that everything must happen as per the law and without the probe being affected, bail can still be granted. Aryan's lawyer saying everyone is equal before the law, so celebrities do not deserve extra harshness. That's the latest on Aryan Khan's bail plea. Remember, the hearing now taking place and more details have been accessed here by India Today. Aryan Khan's lawyer is currently presenting counter arguments after the NCB's big charges. Amit Desai saying that everything must happen as per law and without the probe being affected, bail can still be granted. He also says that everyone is equal before the law, so celebrities don't deserve extra harshness. All right, let's go across to Saurabh Bhaktania live outside Arthur Road Jail. Share with us the action on ground right now. That must be fairly tense with everyone waiting to hear what the court decides when it comes to Aryan Khan's bail.
Well, absolutely. Very interesting things now been pointed out inside the Sessions Court at the moment. And when we talk about the Arthur Road Jail, sources in the jail have told us that yesterday the quarantine period of Aryan Khan and others got over. And let me tell you, yesterday once again, RT-PCR of all the accused lodged inside the Arthur Road Jail was done. Earlier, they were put into the quarantine barrack, that is the barrack number 1. They were not allowed to move out. Now, after the 5 to 6 days are over, yesterday night they were tested, RT-PCR was done, and the results have come negative. So what the jail officials have now done is they have shifted all the accused to the the routine jails, the routine barracks inside the Arthur Road Jail. There are several of the barracks present inside which has so many of prisoners inside. The routine inside the jail is pretty much tough. Let me tell you that morning 6 you have to get up, at 7 there is a breakfast, at 11 it is a lunch, and after 12 you have to roam around in the open ground. Let me tell you, the whole Arthur Road Jail, it made up in a square shape, and between the Arthur Road Jail there is a huge ground wherein all the prisoners do their regular daily activities. So till evening you have to be there. So Aryan is over there at the moment. He is now been shifted to the normal jail. He has to have the food which has been provided by the prison itself, because if you want homemade food, the permission has to come from court, which has not yet come, or now they have applied also. But what we have been told by the jail sources is that through money order, Aryan is having food from canteen and have also taken many water bottles with him. So this is the situation right now inside the Arthur Road Jail. Now, very importantly, the hearing is still going on. It's almost 4:10 at the moment. The hearing has to complete by 5, because once the hearing finishes, the judge has to dictate the order. And if the order does not come before 5, it is going to be a little tough situation. If at all, Aryan Khan gets bail from Sessions Court, the copy or the exact word from the bail order copy has to reach this particular Arthur Road Jail by 5:30. What the sources have told us that 5:30 to 5:35 is max. After that, they won't be accepting any of the bail order which has been given by the court, and that you have to do it next day. But if the hearing inside the Sessions Court gets adjourned, then it is a straight 5 days holiday inside the Sessions Court. So more 5 days Aryan Khan will have to stay inside the Arthur Road Jail. But this seems to be very unlikely, because we have seen ASD almost have completed his arguments. Right now, the debate is going on between both the advocates. One, ASD Anil Singh from NCB, and Amit Desai for Aryan Khan. Now, what Amit Desai is saying, that in this particular drug menace, yes, NCB is doing a great work. They are trying to establish a conspiracy, but there is no conspiracy. There is no connection between all the accused. What Amit Desai is saying, there is a freedom in our country. There is a law which is made for narcotic substances, the narcotic menace. So what he is saying is, the drug peddlers and the traffickers are the one who should be given harsh punishment. But the person who are consuming drugs should be sympathized. they should be taken as a victim. This is what a playing card, a victim card is now been played by Amit Desai. He's saying that the consumer of the drugs has to be sympathized, they has to be a victim, they should be put into a rehabilitation. That's what the law say. Law should not be misused. But here what ASG Anil Singh for the NCB is clearly trying to prove time and again that this is a whole lot of conspiracy, and Aryan Khan very well knew that his friend Abbas, they left for the cruise party from Mannat itself, which is in Bandra West. They were carrying drugs with them. Arbaz was not just having the drugs for himself, but he had brought the drugs for Aryan also. This is what NCB is saying. Now, very important to point out, Aryan and Arbaz had given a statement to the NCB official. Now, that particular statement given to the NCB official was retracted on 7th of October. Remember, a statement given to NCB official is not admissible in the court, but that statement has to be recorded to the...
All right.